Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. Tonight I want you to meet my newest best friend in the kitchen. This here is the Power Pressure Cooker XL. I don't know if you've seen it on TV. At the point when I received this unit, I didn't see it on TV, but the company had been watching some of my videos and thought, wow, you really do some great stuff. So they offered to send me one of these puppies to do some recipes here on YouTube, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Me personally, I have never worked with a pressure cooker because my mother used to tell me stories about the old style stovetop ones that could possibly go boom if it wasn't set up right. This is all new, electronic digital pressure cooker, Power Pressure Cooker XL. This is my first pressure cooker. I've been working with it now for about 2 weeks, and I decided I'm getting rid of my slow cooker in favor of this bad boy right here. So tonight what I'm going to make in this isn't what you usually see. When you look in a video or recipe, it's like, how to make short ribs in a pressure cooker, how to make a pot roast in a pressure cooker. Because everybody does it, and how to cook a chicken. But yes, I am going to cook a chicken, but tonight I am going to make a Spanish-style, Spanish-influenced chicken with sausage, beans, and tomato stew with the flavors of Spain right here in the Power Pressure Cooker XL. Stick around, let's get going. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so here we go. The first order of business to make this lovely stew is, there we go, we need to sear up some meat. So I stuck the inner pot inside the Power Pressure Cooker XL, and I'm going to add some olive oil. 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, right about there. And I'm going to let this pot get hot. Okay, I'm going to wait for this oil to shimmer, and then we're going to sear off some meat and then set it aside. So hang on tight. Alright guys and girls, I don't know if you can see inside the pot, but I just wanted to sear up these legs golden brown, just a little bit. Okay, now I have a lot of wings and a lot of thighs left to do for this, and it's going to take me some time, so I'm going to do it off camera. But this is the basic idea. You want to sear the meat just a little bit. You want to get it golden, okay? You want to get it all golden, set it aside, and then we're going to sear up the sausage and set it aside to get to the onions and garlic. So I'll see you in a little bit. Right now, boys and girls, I'm browning up the chorizo sausage that's going to go into this recipe. I have mild chorizo and I have hot chorizo. 1 pound of each, 2 pounds total. Mild chorizo, hot chorizo, being sauteed in the olive oil and chicken fat that I used to brown the chicken. There's going to be a lot of flavor layers in here. I'm going to brown this for about another minute, and then I'm going to move on to sauteing some onions and garlic. A lot of flavor layers in here, people. This is a delicious stew. I know you're going to enjoy it. I'll see you back in a few minutes. At this point, we're sauteing onions and garlic. And look at the lovely job the Power Pressure Cooker XL does. See how quickly they're getting brown? Just lovely. Now you see that stuff right there at the bottom? Maybe you can't see that. Let me turn it for you. You might not be able to see it. But there's a lot of stuck bits at the bottom of the pan, at the bottom of the pot, in the Power Pressure Cooker XL, from the chicken skin, from the sausages, and now the onions and garlic are browning. And we're going to deglaze that with about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of white wine. You can use anything you've got. I happen to be using a Pinot Grigio, okay, and it's going to deglaze those brown bits right off the bottom. Oh, it smells so good in here, it's ridiculous. Mix it around, there we go. Stuff is letting go of the bottom. Liquid's starting to boil and it's going to reduce. And I'm going to continue browning these onions and garlic, and then we're going to move on to the next step, and I'll see you in a few minutes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've got a nice reduction on the white wine. I've cooked the alcohol out of it. And the next ingredient, diced tomatoes. 1 28-ounce can. of diced tomatoes. I'm going to mix those together really well with the onions and with the garlic. And it's going to get hot, okay? There we go. Mixed together well. Now, we're going to put a few more things in here before we shut the lid down, all right? One of those things is going to be some fire-roasted red bell pepper. I'm using a canned variety. I didn't have time to roast my own. That's all right. They're soft. They've been roasted. They will blend right in, probably dissipate right into the stew sauce, and that's okay. That's all right. Because this Spanish-style stew is going to be delicious. Now, I'm also going to add about 2 teaspoons, there we go, about 2 teaspoons of white sherry vinegar. You could add some black if you want, and that's fine. I'm going to add some Spanish manzanilla olives and mix that in there good. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Oh, the fragrances are amazing already. 1 pound black beans, frijoles negros, black beans. I'm going to get that into the mix. You could use any bean you have on hand. This is a Spanish-inspired dish, so I'm using the frijoles negros. I could have used kidney beans, pinto beans, white beans, garbanzo beans. I could have used any bean I wanted. But I chose to use a traditional black bean. And to this, I'm going to add what I call my flavor packet. And the recipe will be in the description box. All right. The recipe will be in the description box. Open up the pantry, grab one secret ingredient that you must have for a Spanish-style chicken stew. And that is going to be saffron. Okay. You must have saffron. Okay, there it is. See it? Okay, I'm going to crush it, put it in the stew. See it? Crush it, put it in the stew. That is going to lend some lovely flavor, some lovely color. Get those spices mixed in there well. Oh. The aroma, oh my God. The aroma. All right, so the saffron's in there. All my other herbs and spices are in there. Mixed in well. We have some lovely colors. And we're gonna have some lovely flavors. Now, we're going to add the sausage. Look at all that runoff. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Look at all that runoff. And we're going to add the chicken. There go the wings, the brown thighs, just delicious. There we go. The legs. Gonna rinse my hands off here. All right. And then we're going to add some chicken stock. Right about there. I want to get that fluid down in there. Lovely. Get that fluid down in there. Mix together with everything. Get that chicken down in there. Yeah, here we go. All right, now what we're gonna do with the trusty Power Pressure Cooker XL, we're gonna put the lid on into the locked position. I'm gonna make sure that the valve is set to locked. If you put it here where it shows steam blowing, then you're gonna get steam blowing. So we're gonna set it to right here in a locked position. We are going to hit warm cancel to cancel out the previous operation. And we are going to hit the beans and lentil button. And we're going to set the time for 30 minutes. And I'm going to go watch some TV. I'll see you guys in a half an hour. Alright, so I've had the stew cooking in the Power Pressure Cooker for about the last 30 minutes. And then I let it sit on warm for about 10 minutes to let all those flavors seat. Okay, now what you got to do is you got to let out the steam, and that's where it gets a little tricky. I don't want steam blowing all over my kitchen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this towel over the steam valve, and I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to release the steam slowly, very slowly. Okay, you could probably hear it hissing. Yeah, I can hear it hissing, but I don't want it going, you know, all out, blowing steam all over my kitchen like that. I want to do it slow, because as I do it slow, it still cooks in here, the flavors are still blending, and the steam will release in a nice pace. There we go. There. All right. That's about the level that I want it to release. And when that's done, we're going to take a look at a delicious Spanish-style chicken and sausage stew. I'll see you in a few minutes. All right, there it is, guys. A Spanish-influenced, a Spanish-inspired chicken stew with chorizo, olives, tomatoes, peppers, black beans, and onions. The herbs and the spices of Spain. Here we go. The chicken thigh, the chicken leg, another thigh, a wing. The meat is just falling off the bone. Sausage, olives, more sausage, olives, pepper, onion, black beans. It's just delicious. It smells so good in here, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to zoom in a bit. There we go. Oh, God. The Power Pressure Cooker XL, my new best friend in the kitchen. This looks just lovely. I'm hungry. I gotta eat. I'll see you on the next video. There it is, guys. The Power Pressure Cooker XL, my new best friend in the kitchen. I'm giving my slow cooker away to the guy I work with at the knife shop tomorrow. I'm not doing slow cooking anymore. I'm doing power pressure cooking, the Power Pressure Cooking XL way. This is a beautiful machine. This makes a lovely one-pot dinner in 30 minutes or less. Okay? This is wonderful. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Hey guys, Richard Blaine here. Thanks for stopping by my Easy Cooking channel tonight. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching me make this stew. I want to welcome the Power Pressure Cooker XL to my kitchen as my new best friend. I hope it becomes your best friend too. If you're the kind of person that's worked with a crock pot or a slow cooker in the past, that's great. Lots of flavor, lots and lots of flavor. But also, it can take lots and lots of time. I made this stew in roughly 30 minutes on cook time, and then I let it sit on warm time for about 15 or 20 minutes after I let the steam escape to let the flavors blend even more, and I have a wonderful stew. So I would say about 50 minutes with the Power Pressure Cooks, I would say about 50 minutes with the Power Pressure Cooker XL versus 5 to 8 hours with a slow cooker. Tomorrow the slow cooker goes to my buddy Vern at work, and I'm done, finished, that's it, no more slow cooking. For me, it's Power Pressure Cooking, the Power Pressure Cooker XL way, an invaluable tool in the kitchen. I was a little bit nervous because I've never used a pressure cooker before, but I'm sold. I'm sold, dudes. I'm sold. This is it. I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.